What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming at you with a review of Vanderlust's brand new debut self-titled album. I really gotta say, what a debut. I don't know whether the band has created a whole new genre, but this is pretty hard to classify. Some of the songs reminded me of Protest the Hero. One song, Dyson Swarm, reminded me a whole lot of Dream Theater. The verses are sometimes a little proggy, but the choruses sound like they're written by people who have actually had sex before. If that's too harsh, sometimes it is kind of like a traditional metal song with a catchy chorus. Really, it is clever. I need to praise throughout. There's a lot of really good song craft here. These songs are not just stringing together riffs. It's like they had a vision of a soundscape they wanted to achieve, and they wrote for that. Getting into some of the songs, High Hopes has a really good build-up to a really great chorus. There is no immediate gratification here, but it makes the payoff that much better. There's a very prominent slinky bass tone in this production. It's very unusual, but it kind of works. The drums do seem a little low in the mix, but this doesn't seem like it's trying to achieve a mosh pit kind of metal sound. It seems, again, like the soundscape idea, so it kind of works too. I want to call out the vocalists. Some of these melodies are like out of this world good, and as someone who has dabbled in singing, I have a huge amount of admiration for what he's pulled off here. I can't help but ask whether there is some kind of video game theme to this album. There's a song called Mass Effect Destruction, another one called Ringworld, which made me think of the video game Halo. Maybe I'm just being a dumbass millennial, but it did come to mind as soon as I saw Mass Effect Destruction. I specifically want to call out the song Three Suns. This is a great track. It's probably the most conventional song on the album, but it's still really catchy and caught my eye. Something in the melody reminds me of something else I've heard before. I can't place it right now, but this is probably the one moment on the album where I thought it was maybe not necessarily derivative, but inspired or redolent of something. Also want to give props to the closer, Zima Blue. This is the perfect closing track to this kind of album. It's reflective and melancholy and really ties up the theme. I really have to say again, this is an extremely impressive debut. I couldn't even find this band on the Metal Archives, which I think is a first ever, let alone for a band that I'm reviewing. I'll just wrap this up by saying this is the kind of album where I think I'll have a new favorite song when I re-listen to it, and that's a great sign. Great job, dudes. Looking forward to see what you do next. Hope to see you on tour. Rock on.